to kind of keep them about that timeline. So if you catch the replays, you can just fast forward a couple minutes in the beginning. But it is the 23rd for our Tuesday night Zoom. Now, these are basically, you can ask, let me get rid of myself so I don't stare at myself. So you can ask any questions, like any questions about your business. So if you are watching and something pops in your head, drop the question below, because if you have that question, so does someone else. People that are on our team range from being with the company 9 years to, I think our most recent is about 3 weeks was our last team member sign up. So it can totally change. So let's see, if y'all are on there, hi, Holly Jenkins is on, and Rose, hello. Facebook's got some different setups on live, so we can't wait to learn all these things. So, all right, let's get a rocking and a rolling. So shout out down below what you are thankful for. These guys, yeah, I'm sure they're thankful for vegetarians for Thursday, right? For me, I am thankful for health. I am thankful for patience and nice weather that's not going to snow. Yeah, that'll be something for fun. So drop down below what you are thankful for if y'all are tuning in. Let's see what everybody's thankful for. Let's see. All right, so I am your host. My name is Jen Gear. If you have not met me, I have been with Paparazzi 10 years, and I joined way back when the company just started. So I got to see everything from the beginning to where they are now. So it's so neat, the transition that they have, where they started and where we are now. So I am excited to kind of give you some tips of what I've learned throughout the timeline. But our main topic tonight is dream boards. Dream boards. So let me know also down below. You guys got to let me know. You got to talk tonight. Those of you that talk might get something special. Tell me if you have done a dream board below. Have you ever done a dream board? Whether it was digital, whether it's printed out, whether it's, like pulling stuff out of magazines, share below, okay? All right, so let's see. Hopefully my comments are working. So if y'all are chatting, oh, there's comments. Okay, thank you. My comments are wacky. I'm giving y'all a hard time and my comments are wacky. All right, Rose says she's thankful for her family. Hi, Brandy. Tammy says her family. Teresa says her new job, shelter, and clothing, and her side gig. Brandy says, thanks for getting my house together room by room. Brandy had just moved too. Whew, that girl, crazy girl. All right, I want to shout out, and we try to do this each Tuesday throughout the month. These are our friends, our team members that have been with Paparazzi. For, Misty Stockton is 4 years, Addie, 4 years, Deborah Collamore, 4 years, Kelly Little is 2 years, Crystal King, 2 years, and then Ashley for 1 year. Give them a congrats if you know them. We like to shout them out each week during their month. We like to celebrate all month, right? Like, let's celebrate all month. What? We forgot our birthdays. Where's our birthdays? I lost our birthdays. There's our birthdays. So happy birthday to our birthdays. Happy birthday to our birthdays. That's great English. Happy birthday to our team members that have a birthday this month. That's a little bit better. So always shout out. Okay, so here are our monthlies. Now, if you haven't noticed, or if you have, we change each week a power word, and thankful to Rockin' Retta, she comes up with our power word each week, and it's just kind of fun to think about different words will just connect with you. You might have these words each week, and I encourage you to, play along or at least read what other people are writing, what that word means to them, because sometimes it just clicks and you're like, oh, right? So this week's power word is trust. Now, if you haven't, let us know what trust means to you down below, or what you mean it means in your business per se, okay? Sandy says she's grateful she has people in her life. Hi, Kim Shaver. And Teresa says, I have a couple times I created one. Very cool. So Teresa's created a dream board. Hello. Hi, guys. If y'all are tuning in, tell us something you're thankful for. And if you've created a dream board, I keep have to reset my my comments. So Brandy, we're using her, right? She commented on there, but trusting to her is trusting the process while showing up as your best. And I loved Brandy's because it's short and sweet, but it's so true and so powerful that you have to trust the process in anything that you are doing, any endeavor. If you're a brand new mom, you got to trust the process. If you are brand new to a job, trust the process. Any network marketing, including the one we're all in, paparazzi, you have to trust the process. There's ups, there's downs, there's ups, there's downs, and then you're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Or the next day you're like, ah, darn it, she didn't pay her invoice. So I loved what she said, trusting the process. So let's see, our next one is Rockin' Retta. She said, in all businesses, you have to trust the process. Also, your customers will need time to build trust with you. Yes, I'm going to stop right there because some of us, including myself, just think, man, I should be selling more. I'm going live, I'm doing this and posting, and people should buy, buy, buy. Well, for one, your regular customers that you've gained over maybe a year, they might have a good collection. You have to get new shoppers, but your new shoppers are not going to buy a ton of jewelry from you. Now, if you are new to paparazzi or just getting into the live scene or getting back into the live scene, if people have not seen you doing it, or if you are doing 10 bazillion other things, it takes away a little bit of the trust they have in you, and they have to watch you for a little bit and just know that you are going to be around and that they are going to be able to buy from you. And the more honest you are and hold yourself accountable, yes, and trust builds. Yes, absolutely. Let's see. Dad's okay, good. Confidence is placed. Yes, yes, absolutely. I love that, Rose. The next one here is our friend Treva, and trust to me means that my customers can count on my word and know that they'll get their items and in return, I can trust them to be honest and pay, right? We hope. I will say, what I love about Trevis is, yes, make sure if somebody shops from you, you communicate with them, you get them their jewelry in a very timely manner, right? And as if hoping they pay you, right? Never give somebody their jewelry until they pay for you. Because there are some that I just recently, I guess, they just want to comment and then they never respond. And, sometimes you just shake your head, but it's all part of the process. It will happen. But don't focus on those people that don't pay their bills. Focus on the ones that do and give the praise to those that do. Like a post, I want to say it's Brandy that said it, or maybe it was Misty Stockton that said, she'll make a post and say, thank you, my customers are so amazing. Everybody paid their invoices, your stuff is mailed. So little posts like that, even if not everybody has paid their invoice, you still have 2 or 3 that are dragging their heinies. They go, oh my gosh, wow, all these other people paid theirs, right? So it's just kind of like one of those, what do you call it? Minds, reverse psychology. That's what I was thinking. So this one is mine, I believe, and it says, trust in me is knowing the process. Again, it takes time, okay? It takes time. For some, you may explode to the top of whatever you're doing, and for others, you slowly build your business, and both ways are completely okay. Knowing you can speed up the process by learning, engaging, and getting better. Those of you that take your time, I truly appreciate you that take the time to watch trainings, to learn. If you have a question, to research it, because you do get better. And trust in business is huge. When you lose trust, you might as well let go of that customer, right? It's just not going to come back. You want to give yourself the opportunity to be new and to suck at something new. Trust that there will be ups and downs along the way, kind of like we said. So trust is huge. I love that word, Retta. So thank you for using that word this week to give us our word. So give Retta a high five, y'all. All right, let's see if we can. There's our button. Our next slide here, we want to shout out our action steps. Now, last Tuesday, we did not have a team training. I just had too much going on that night and I wasn't able to do it. So I want to shout out Crystal Black for our winner for updating your profile. If you haven't done the update your profile, definitely do it. Yes, we do these action steps each week just to have some fun and help you build your business. But they also are little things that you can do, little steps you can do to really like grow your business, and make it better. So last week's 2 weeks ago, excuse me, was updating your profile of a clear profile pic. Okay. Your profile page should have your personal picture on there. Okay. The backgrounds, do anything, have family, have whatever, but make sure your profile picture is clear. So when people are snooping, like, who's that? They actually see a picture of you. And make sure your links are, everything is up to date. It does take a little bit to learn it, but once you learn it, you have to make it easy for those customers and future customers to shop from you. And if you're unsure, ask, like, how can I do this? Or can someone look at my page so we can help you out? If that's something you're interested in, send me a personal message and say, Jen, can you look at my page? What do you think? And then, we can just give advice, candid advice on what to do to make it just a little bit better so more people can see it. And then actually last week, which is this last week, ours was to post a set of the day on your personal. And this one was fun, where you would post like, here's your set of the day, but learning to create a link. Like, they used to call them hyperlinks way back when I was taking college classes on getting people to a different location. But if you can create that link where if I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see Rose post a picture of, I don't know, I'm wearing these red earrings, right? And I'm like, oh, those red earrings are great. And she says, piece of the day, snag them here. Maybe she has fingers down or arrows down or something like that, where people could comment there. And then she says, and see more on my website. And she could use Paparazzi's free website that is provided for all of us, right? She could use a group where she posts all of her photos. She could use her business page, right? Now, you can use your personal profile however you like. It's always been up in the air over the years on whether you should go live there. And it depends on who you talk to on what you think on that. But your goal is so people can see more of your jewelry and to make it easy. So if I'm scrolling and Rose says, shop my online albums at Rose's Bling Boutique. Rose's Bling Boutique, but she doesn't make it a quick step where you just push on it. The majority of people are just going to pass that step by. But if it is a clickable link, they're 99% more likely to go check out that page. So I guarantee you, figure it out, learn how to create, where you can do your @ and your business name, or @ and your group name, or just learn how to copy the link, okay? And put those in your descriptions. All right, friends? So give Rose a congrats if y'all know her. Give her a congrats. That way, shout her out. Congrats to everybody that did it. There was lots of you, and I seen them throughout my feed just scrolling, and I just was giving high fives everywhere. So high fives, high fives. Okay, so we need our shout out for YouTube. So I try to do these each week. Shout out to YouTube people that I follow. Erica Champion Weiss is someone I followed for years. She has a spitfire personality. She's just amazing. She would be someone to search. Another great place to get training. She does all of the trainings as well. How to do this, how to do that. They are there. Check her out. If you've seen Erica, let me know, or shout out somebody you might know. We like to find people all the time. So share them to our group too, and say, hey, check this person out or something, because we learn differently from different people, right? Whoever does the training, you might be like, oh, I like her. I just like the way she trains. And other people, you'd be like, maybe not. And you just do. You gravitate towards people that are similar to you. This next one, we still have this for the month of November, even though we only have a few days left. This is our Customer Appreciation Month. And for any of your customers that buy off of your website, they get free with $35 or more. Now, they do have to pay the shipping if they just get 7 pieces, but they do get that necklace in their box, which is super awesome. Before I move on to dream boards, let me stop here real quick, because there's one thing I meant to put in our slideshow tonight and I forgot, and it is Pink Friday. Paparazzi each year does something special on Friday. Now, I haven't checked my email today, but I know it's coming. Maybe they'll send something out Thursday, but usually they have a special on Friday where if you order so much jewelry, you'll get a free, actually I have one from years ago. You get like some sort of free bag, right? This is one of the bags. It's like a, a little makeup bag or jewelry bag, whatever you want to call it. And it's full of jewelry. Okay. It's usually, I think it's 5 pieces. But they do that on Friday. So, and then they release tons and tons of jewelry. I want to say last year they released pieces throughout the day. So there is lots of opportunity on Friday to get great pieces. I don't think they don't post on Thursday for anything for Thanksgiving. So you'll just be just a heads up for Friday, Pink Friday. Now, someone had commented something or asked a question about things you can do on Pink Friday. Things you can do is free shipping, tax-free. You cannot do buy 5, get 1 free. It's against the rules and regulations or policy and procedure, whatever you want to call it. Paparazzi does have punch cards. You can say, hey, I have a punch card. If you buy, 12 on there, you get the 13th free. And you can create your own punch card, or you can, in our photo albums in this group, there's pre-made punch cards. You can find those. But those are ways where you can give something for free without being in trouble and in the policy and procedure. If you're unsure, just ask. But you could do drawings too throughout the day. You could be like, okay, 2 o'clock, we're going to do blue necklaces. At 3 o'clock, we're going to do red necklaces. And if you can get your shoppers engaged to participate, then give them something that way too. I mean, you can have some fun with it. And Google, right? Like Google Pink Friday paparazzi and see what comes up. I did create some albums with Pink Friday images, so you can use those as well. All right, let's see if we can flip this bad boy back around. So our dream boards is tonight. That is our main topic for this evening. Now, dream boards. Has anybody seen this movie yet? Have you guys seen this movie? This is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Let me know if you've seen this movie. Sam was watching the other movie. It's on Disney Plus or something on the Disney Plus. But the one part that really stood out to me, it said, if you aim at nothing, you will hit nothing. And it's a really good little movie, whether, it's for kids or, but if you aim at nothing, you'll hit nothing. Think about that. If you are working your business and you never, ever write down a goal, you never say, well, I want to get to this level. If you're just doing it every day, then it's hard to reach those goals. So if you have not seen this movie, I definitely encourage you to check it out. It's super cute. But a dream board or vision board is a collage of images, pictures, and affirmations of one's dreams and desires, designed to serve as a source of inspiration and motivation. Nobody's seen that yet? No, it's a good one, I promise you. There's lots of really good just thought processes in there. I don't know. I pick up those ones, the quotes. They just stand out. If you aim at nothing, you will hit nothing. This next one here, what do you put on a dream board? So, y'all, what are you going to put on your dream board? Drop it below. Let me know. But dream boards can really have whatever you want on them. This is some ideas that I found searching for dream boards, is to really sit and think about things that you want, right? And how you're going to get there, right? Write your goals down, ideas, things that you want. If you want to pay off a credit card, if you want a new vehicle, if you want to put your child in sports that cost money. I am a visual person. Is anybody else a visual? Drop below if you're a visual person, because I love pictures, okay? Brandy says, pay off the student loans. Go, Brandy. Heck yes. So find images. Brandy would find one with you in your books and be like a big old circle with a line through it, right? But create it, and start writing things down. Maybe put pictures up around here and there. And I got a couple ideas I'll show you tonight, but really it's just like this one here is a digital one that I created on Canva at the beginning of 2021. Does anybody else remember doing these? I want to say we did these in January. Anybody else do this? But you can create them on Canva by just images. Canva pulls up a lot of stuff. Poster board, and I want to show you this one. This one was, let's see if I can show you this. I'm going to stop sharing so y'all can see this thing. This one was one I created in 2019. And it was, I just found a couple magazines and was able to cut out, you know, images and things like this that we put up. You can put all kinds of things on there, you know, things that you want. This says weekly trainings, Boss Babe weekend challenges, side by side. I never bought that, but you know, you think about all the things that you want. And if you use magazines or something like this, you could do that. I mean, you don't even need these things. You just kind of, if you wrote stuff down, really writing it down and posting it is going to be so much more magical than just saying, oh yeah, I want a black car someday. Well, what kinds? What year? Is it a convertible? Does it, you know, I mean, you want to have some fun with it. Retta says install flipboards in office. I've never heard of flipboards. Karen says pay my building off. Now, Karen, was your building on your dream board at one point? Her building's awesome, you guys. I want to see it in person. Kim says try to sell enough to get my dog spayed. Okay, how much does it cost to get your dog spayed? How much is that? Okay, and then take that amount, which I know it's not cheap to get your dog spayed. It don't matter. And if the vet's like your dog's fat, then they charge even more. And yeah, happened to my friend the other day. I'm like, that's dumb. But but think about the things that you want. You know, how much would it take you to update a bathroom, right? And then you think about, okay, well, how many pieces of jewelry do I have to sell? And you know, like Karen got her her bling house. What am I calling it? It's a she shed. It's really cool. You know, how much did she have to sell to do that? And what is she putting in to make the effort to pay that off? So those are where you sit and you get in just a little bit deeper, that it really makes it more of a reality. Okay, so that brings us to, and I think it's this one, our weekly action step, okay? Which you guys already seen this. I posted it on Monday, right? It worked. Facebook let me post it. Is to create a dream board, okay? Any way you can, which means you could write a list of things, which means you could create something like that. It means create something on Canva, but post it in that thread below, just so we can cheer you on, okay? So that will get you into this week's action step prize, right? But this week I'm going to show you what your prize is. Who wants this necklace? This is one of the Z collections. Now, I have a bracelet that goes with this. Where's my bracelet? It's in the other room. That's going to go with it as well. So you're going to get the necklace and bracelets with this. So somebody that participates this week will get the necklace and the bracelet. I just didn't have time to find a picture of the bracelet, but you'll get the bracelet and the necklace that matches this. I want to say I have the bracelet. If not, don't worry, I'll get you something cool. I'm pretty confident I do. But that will be this week's team prize if you participate. The biggest note is that you have to be active to win. If you're not sure what that means you need to order at least 25 pieces this month so far. 25 pieces is also known as 50 PV, okay? You have to be active in order to win. Who wants that necklace? Who wants that necklace? Isn't that awesome? Brandy says you have my attention. That necklace is cool, huh? Isn't it awesome? All right, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Next week's training is going to be on discounting. Am I keeping in the same timeline for you guys? I don't want to keep it too long. Next week's training is going to be on discounting. And I kind of covered it tonight. We don't want a discount, but next week I'm going to explain why. Okay. I'm going to really talk about that next week. And that will be on Tuesday. Okay. So this Thursday is Thanksgiving. You know, enjoy the time with your family. If you do live shows, great. Yes, you can still do live shows. on Thanksgiving, people are always shopping, and you could, I mean, lots of people are at other people's houses, so they could sit and watch you. I mean, they're still on their phones. So you could still sell jewelry during that time, or you could take the time off. It's completely up to you. Remember the Pink Friday thing that, when paparazzi does their deal, that you can get that extra free stuff. And hopefully by Wednesday tomorrow, excuse me, by Wednesday tomorrow, we should be able to see what the incentive is. I'm sure that they will, send out an email. So thank you, Brandy. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Yes. You got to get that necklace. Somebody does that, and a bracelet. I mean, you got to do it. So does anybody have any questions though? Is there any questions out there that we can help, or scenarios? I'll give you one of my scenarios this week. Okay. And this has actually happened it happened last week and it happened the week before. So I have new shoppers each week. And usually when I get a new shopper, they buy one or two things because they're testing the water, right? That's a true new shopper to me. Yes, every once in a while you'll get somebody that buys a bunch and actually does pay for it. But the last 2 weeks, I've had a couple people go in and claim a ton of stuff, right? I'm talking well over $100. One lady was 45, and it's a lot regardless when they don't pay, but they don't respond. They don't, one girl blocked me, which is weird. So what I want to share in this scenario is don't let it bug you. Years ago, it used to really frustrate me that, people would comment and then they'd never pay their invoice. And then I'd be like, Arr! Now I'm just like, whatever, but I keep track of who those people are. So the one that got like $110 worth of stuff 2 weeks ago never responded to my text messages. She's seen them. So I canceled her invoice, right? Well, then the next week she commented on another piece. So I sent her a kind message that said, hey, I seen you comment on something. Just so you know, you didn't pay your previous invoice, and it was quite a bit. So if you don't pay for this one, I will ask you to never shop with me because it's a lot of work pulling the jewelry, putting it away, and all of that stuff. And she wrote back, okay, because I just went a little overboard last time. I said, yeah, but you could have responded and said, I went overboard, So then she sent me another, I sent her an invoice for her piece of jewelry that she got. She only got one. She wanted to pick it up. And I said, I don't have pickup. I do shipping only. And so she blocked me. In that sense, guys, stick by your guns, run your business the way you do. Don't let it bug you, and don't bend over backwards for folks. If they can't pay their invoice and then they block you over telling them, sorry, you get free shipping, like, hello, on your first order, and then they block you. It's those people that can frustrate you so much. But remember, there's so many other people out there that want to shop from you and will pay you. But when you have scenarios, things like that, reach out to your upline, reach out to someone just to say, what would you do in this situation? Because it is frustrating. And to me, it rolls off my back now. But before, I used to get really, really frustrated. Now I just put their jewelry back. I do shop all week. I invoice on Thursday. Okay. On Thursday, sometime in the mid-morning, I'll send them a message and say, hey, Brandy, thanks so much for choosing to shop with me. I emailed you your invoice. If you prefer to pay Facebook, PayPal, what's the other one? Venmo, let me know. And that's it. Okay. And I do a smiley face, thank you. And I try to do that. If they don't pay it by Saturday morning, because I tell them it's due by Friday night, if they don't pay it by Saturday, I send another text that says, just a friendly reminder, Brandy, because you haven't paid your bill. Brandy. Just a friendly reminder, I resent your invoice from Thursday and I'll hold it through today. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. Smiley face, Jen. If they do not pay it by Sunday morning, they're canceled. I do not send them another message. I don't beg. If they're not going to pay for it, I don't do it. Okay. So then it doesn't roll off your back. Then it's not stressful. Then you just take that jewelry and you do another show with it, or you put it back in your inventory, whatever, if you do all that. But I love you, Brandy. Wish you were close so we could go have a cocktail together. Big hugs. Y'all, thank you so much for taking time out of your night to watch, to learn. And if you are catching the replay, just say hey. Again, my name is Jen Gear. For those of you that are like, hey, I will see you all very soon. Have a great Thanksgiving. Bye, everyone.